What does that mean? A hole. Why do we have a hole in front of the cabin? Well, I don't have the roof done yet, but you know what I decided? Let's get going on that deck. I want to start digging, getting some holes dug, poles in, concreted. Let's get started, eh? I finish the roof anytime. It ain't raining. And if you're wondering, well, you guessed it, coming to you live from Oregon, and yes, we are having a lot of forest fires out here. We had one probably 3 to 5 miles away from us. It was that close. Luckily, our fire department here in town managed to put that out in 1 to 2 days. I don't know how many acres were burned exactly. It wasn't a big fire. It could have been anywhere from 30 to 50 acres maybe. They had it out in 2 days, so they moved pretty quickly. We also had a fire south of us, about 20 miles. I think it burned probably near 100 acres. Pretty big fire, and it burned for 3, 4, 5 days. Pretty big fire. We've been having a lot of high winds out here, which is something we don't normally have all day long and all night long. It blew for 3, 4 days. It's constant. 20 to 50 mile an hour winds. So when that happens, and it's been 80, 90 degrees for the last 2 months, it was a few 100-degree days thrown in there for good measure. It's so dry, so hot, so windy that when the fire took off, it was leaping ahead of the fire department and they couldn't get ahead of it. Because while they're trying to put the fire out, it's jumping and it's jumping and it's jumping. It was going in every which direction. I think we've had over 500,000 acres in the last week burned from forest fires. Our air quality here, we've had the worst in the whole world. I mean, that's beating China out, and that's saying something. But the smoke has been so bad, it's been so dark. We haven't seen the sun for probably 3 or 4 days, so it's been pretty ugly around here. Most of the time we're wearing masks. We're staying in the house. We're not getting out much. Today's the first time I've been out in probably a week, and I decided, you know what, the air quality is pretty decent today. I dug a hole. So I am working on the new deck. I'm going to dig a hole there, got to dig a hole here, and then I believe I got 4 more to dig. Jacob seemed to want the thing 12 feet going out, not 10. He said, give us that extra 2 foot. I thought, good idea, because, as I told you in the past, half this deck is going to be a room, and I think that's going to be our sleeping quarters. So I can keep the main cabin here open just for table, eating, cooking, whatever. So this section down here on the bottom end is going to be our sleeping quarters. So that's what I'm working on. I'm just going to get some poles in the ground, get them concreted, and let them set. I can start doing the deck. I don't know if I'll put any building up at all this year. I always say that and then I go ahead and do it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of get started on it, little by little. Weather permitting, of course. Now the good news about the fires. Several of the fires they have got contained, so that's good news. We don't know when, how, or if some of them will go probably until December this year. That's 2-3 months of burning. Luckily, it's heading east, not west, because we're west of the fires. If it was coming west, it would come into Portland, take out the city, come further west, and just head towards the coast. We'd have the Tillamook burn all over again. And that has happened several times in the past. They lost a lot of trees. So, with that being said, hi Grandma. This is our cat Grandma. She just had a brand new batch of 5 kittens. Right, Grandma? You're pretty proud mama, aren't you, girl? Hi, girl. She has always been up around the cabin just like Coyote. She's one of my cabin cats. She's a good mama. I think this is her 3rd batch of kittens. Oh, girl. You really know how to deliver. And they are always healthy. She has good, strong kittens. For some reason, if you look at her, she's pure black. For whatever reason, her kittens, pure black. Go figure, huh, Mama? The apple don't fall far from the tree, as they say. Right, girl? Yeah, you're being a good girl. Okay? Alright, I'll let you go play. Alright. Next up, this little girl here, we call Gray. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me... Oops, sorry, Grandma. She's right at my feet. This little girl here is turning gray. Her hair's turning gray. Isn't that amazing? She was a black and white kitty, weren't you? Do you want to say hi to the YouTubers out there? Say hello, hello. She's quite the little sweetheart too. So she's a new one. Maybe we'll have us a new kitty cat up here at the cabin. We'll take whatever we get. Anyway, I thought I would just start out with the video showing you my cabin because we've had a fire. It's been a big ugly fire all around Oregon. I think dang near half the state's been on fire. I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to show you my forest that has not burned. Check that out, would you? We got lucky in my book. I'm going to go up just a tad. There we go. I won't jiggle you around too much. But that's my forest still here. Thank God. Nothing has happened here yet. And I'm hoping that if it starts raining, hopefully, we can put some of these fires out permanently and we can quit burning our forest up. Nobody likes to see a bunch of dead forest. Because around here, it's 20, 30, 40 years, maybe 50 years, you got to deal with it. Now, you see that overcast sky out there? That's not overcast, that is smoke, people. That is smoke from the fires in the state of Oregon. Do we like it? No. Do we have to survive it? Yes. Will we? Hell yes. Because we are Oregonians. With that being said, I think I'm going to shut you off for a bit. Maybe I'll go back to work. Jacob started strong on it. He was really into it when he started. Then the summer dwindled on. The old lodge just kind of lost the old fire. So now it's an abandoned project. I don't know if he's going to finish it or not. I wish he would. I don't think he wants me to. So it's on hold for now. Worst come to worst, maybe next year we can get it wrapped up. Well guys, I think I'm going to cut you short. With all this smoke and wildfires in our area, we are still pretty inundated with the world's worst smoke. I know we've been rating in the 500s, even as high as in the 800s on the pollution index, so today's probably not a good day to be out here too long without a mask. So I think I'm just going to say adios, and I will see you on the next one. I'm glad you guys all attended today. Thanks for being here. I'm trying not to abandon you people. I have a lot of projects to go now. Starting on some new stuff, so we'll get cranking on that. and hopefully our weather will straighten itself out. We'll get back to good old Oregon rain. We can put some of these fires out. We had some of our rain back. So if California, if you could send it back to Oregon, we'd love to have it. We miss our rain. So thanks guys, thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, make a comment. Some of you guys have been leaving me some pretty sweet comments. I don't get a lot, but the ones I get are great. So I appreciate that. Keep it up, and we'll see you on the next vid. Bye.